Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to discuss a few important and expected questions from continuity and differentiability. Moreover, you will get a concept clarity in each and every step. And what are the things required to understand those steps? Example, properties, rules, or formulas that all I'm going to delineate in front of you more clearly. So stay tuned for more clarity. Now let's have a look at the first question. 1 minus sine cube x divided by 3 cos square x when x less than pi by 2. X is equal to pi by 2, b into 1 minus sin x divided by pi minus 2x the whole square x greater than pi by 2. If f of x is continuous and x is equal to pi by 2, find the values of a and b. So how can we solve this problem? So first you have to understand what is continuous. So what is continuous? If a function is continuous, you can draw the graph of the function without lifting pen or pencil from the plane of paper. More clearly, we can say that a function is continuous. You can draw the graph without breaking anywhere. If a function is continuous, then its a left hand limit, right hand limit, and value of the function at that point are same. That is, limit x tends to pi by 2 minus a is pi by 2, so pi by 2 minus f of x equal to limit x tends to pi by 2 plus f of x is equal to f of pi by 2. So what is f of pi by 2? F of pi by 2 is called the value of the function. If these three things are same, that means limit of the function and the value of the function both are equal, you can say that what function is continuous. Or more easily we can say, suppose if I am getting a function f of x or y is equal to f of x. If you can draw the graph of this function, so after getting a function, you know that when you apply distinct values there instead of x or domain, you will get a range. So after locating all these there in xy plane, you will have so many points, correct, right? So by joining all these points, you can draw the graph of the function. So when you draw the graph of the function, if it is continuous, that means without breaking, if you can draw a graph, you can say that the function is continuous. Clear? It is a tedious process that when you get a function, locate all these points and join them to get the graph. To avoid this difficulty, what do you have? You have a property, that is limit of the function, limit x tends to pi by 2 f of x, pi by 2 f of x. This is called the limit of the function. Limit of the function and the value of the function both are equal. You can say the function is continuous. Value of the function, you know that in smaller classes you have learned, if p of x is a polynomial, find p of 2, p of 3. So that is exactly here value of the function. So limit and value of the function both are equal, you can say the function is continuous. So to find the limit, you have to understand some basic concepts related to limits. So normally students are facing difficulty therein finding limits of the function. So how to find limit of the function? So four properties if you know, then you can find easily limit. First one is direct substitution. If you get a function, limit x tends to 2 f of x. So when f of x is x cube plus 2x. So here you can find easily limit of the function. It's a polynomial function, and as you know, all polynomial functions are continuous throughout its domain. So first evaluate the function at prescribed points. So point is 2, then limit of the function is going to be limit x tends to 2 f of x is limit x tends to 2 f of x is x cube plus 2x. So here directly we can give the value, that is going to be 2 cube plus 2 into 2. So 2 cube 8 plus 4, that is equal to 12. So this is limit of this function. Okay, so where you have these kind of functions or any function, if you are getting, method is what? Direct substitution. Before going to second method, you have to understand the function. Mainly if the function is a rational function, so how can we write it? How can we rewrite it? Example, suppose if you have f of x is equal to x square minus 4 divided by x minus 2. So it is one of the easy example to understand more clearly. Limit x tends to 2 f of x. What's going to be? You consider when it is limit x tends to 2 f of x, you can write it as limit x tends to 2, then function is x square minus 4 divided by x minus 2. So apply the limit, then 2 square minus 4 divided by 2 minus 2. So that is equal to 0 by 0. It is called a indeterminate form. Indeterminate form. So once after applying the limit, if it is in indeterminate form, what should we do? We have to rewrite the given function. Anywhere if you get 0 by 0 or indeterminate form, you have to rewrite the given function. So how can we rewrite it? Okay, so you will get that clearly from next three properties. So first one I told you, that is direct substitution. Any question if you have from limits, you have to do direct substitution first method, and if it is of the form 0 by 0, if it is not, then that's going to be the solution. Anywhere if you have 0 by 0, what should we do? You have to rewrite the given function. So how to rewrite? There are three properties for rewriting. First one is factorization method. Second one, if it is a 0 by 0 form, you can rewrite the function either by using factorization or rationalization, or using the identity limit x tends to a x raised to n minus a raised to n divided by n into a raised to n minus 1. Okay, so it's not something you may have confusion about this one. N into a raised to n minus 1 and n into x raised to n minus 1. So that is d by dx of derivative of x raised to n is n into x raised to n minus 1. This is a limit of the function. Limit x tends to a x raised to n minus a raised to n divided by x minus a, which is going to be n into a raised to n minus 1. Consider the previous question what we have taken. Limit x tends to 2 x raised to 4, sorry, x square minus 4 divided by x minus 2. So this you can write it in two different ways. So you understood that here you got 0 by 0 form. So let's consider first of all factorization. Is it possible here? Most of the polynomial functions. So what is rational function? A function which is of the form f of x by g of x, where f of x and g of x both are polynomial functions in one variable x. Okay, so it is a rational function because in both the numerator and denominator both are polynomial functions. So here what I have to do, I got 0 by 0 form, so I'm going to rewrite it. Limit x tends to 2, you can write numerator as x square minus 2 square, that is x minus 2 into x plus 2, a minus b the whole square form, divided by x minus 2. Now these two cancel, we will get limit x tends to 2 x plus 2, that is 2 plus 2, which is equal to 4. So 4 is the answer. Suppose if I apply the third property, x raised to n minus a raised to n divided by x minus a form, and its result is n into, that is n is exponent, that is 2 into a is 2 raised to n minus 1, 2 minus 1, so which is equal to 2 into 2, that is equal to 4. You got the same result here. Okay, now you are thinking that where we have to apply this property, rationalization method. I will tell you that where we have to apply it. Mainly this is for square root functions and some of the trigonometry functions also. Rationalization method already you have learned there in grade 9 and all. Suppose if you have 1 divided by root 2 plus 3, okay, you have to rationalize the denominator. Clear? In this case we are only taking for denominator, but here even if you have square root function or something, then the numerator also you can take its conjugate into numerator and denominator. So to rationalize this function, you can multiply numerator and denominator by its conjugate, that is root 2 minus 3 divided by root 2 minus 3. Okay, the main reason is that when you apply that property, square root you can remove easily. How? It's going to be a plus b into a minus b, that is a square minus b square identity you can apply. That is the reason behind it. I think this is clear. First one is you can apply their direct substitution. Any function you are getting, means limit, if you want to find the limit of the function, you can use their direct substitution. And anywhere if you get 0 by 0 form, you can rewrite the function either by factorization, mainly for what, rational functions where numerator and denominator are polynomials, or rationalization method. Otherwise, rationalization method you can apply where we have to use numerator and denominator both are square root functions or something, or trigonometry functions also. You can use this method, and using the result limit x tends to a x raised to n minus a raised to n divided by x minus a. Okay, now let's have a look at this question. F of x is continuous at x is equal to pi by 2. So you understood that if f of x is continuous, then limit of the function and the value of the function both are equal. Okay, at a x is at a pi by 2. So limit x tends to pi by 2 f of x is equal to f of pi by 2. Okay, so limit x tends to pi by 2 f of x, that is limit of the function and value of the function are equal. Then limit exists. When limit exists, left hand limit, right hand limit both are equal. That is limit x tends to pi by 2 minus f of x, and limit x tends to pi by 2 plus f of x. These two things are same. You can say that limit of the function exists and that are equal to value of the function, it will be continuous. That means you can draw the graph of the function without lifting pen or pencil from a plane of paper, or without breaking that you can draw the graph. So consider this as equation number 1. One by one we have to find here. So first I am going to find limit x tends to pi by 2 minus f of x. So limit x tends to pi by 2 minus f of x is equal to limit x tends to pi by 2 minus. What is pi by 2 minus means? Suppose if I take a point pi by 2, those points or expected values of x that are tending from left side to pi by 2, that is pi by 2 minus. So pi by 2 plus means expected values of x that are tending from right side. So limit x tends to pi by 2 minus means here you have to consider x values that are tending from left side. So when x tends to pi by 2, so consider these all are domain. Domain means what we are substituting, range is what we are getting. Okay, so these are the values we are giving here. X, all x values are less than pi by 2, x is equal to pi by 2, x greater than pi by 2, and these are your range. Range means what we are getting there. So first I am considering when x less than pi by 2, x less than pi by 2 means all those values which are from left side of pi by 2. So when it is left side of pi by 2, you have f of x, that means range 1 minus sine cube x divided by 3 cos square x. Listen all of you, I told you earlier how to solve limit of a function. So here limit x tends to pi by 2 minus 1 minus sine cube x divided by 3 cos square x, right? So how can we solve it? First you have to evaluate the function to prescribed point. That means when you apply the limit here, it's going to be 1 minus sine cube x, that is sine x is pi by 2. So sine 90 is 1, that is 1 cube is 1 divided by 3 into cos 90. Cos 90 is 0. So it is of the form 0 by 0. Clear? So when it is 0 by 0, you have to rewrite the given function. So how to rewrite it? Listen, you can write it as limit x tends to pi by 2 minus, you can write 1 as 1 cube. So 1 cube minus sine cube x. A cube minus b cube, that is a minus b, that is 1 minus sine x, into a square, 1 square, plus ab, 1 into sine x, plus b square, that is sine square x, all divided by 3 into cos square x, you can write as 1 minus sine square x. Again, 1 minus sine square x can be written as 1 minus sine x into 1 plus sine x. So it is 3 into 1 minus sine x into 1 plus sine x. You can cancel these two, which is equal to limit x tends to pi by 2 minus, numerator you have 1 plus sine x plus sine square x divided by 3 into 1 plus sine x. When you apply the limit, you will have 1 plus sine pi by 2 plus sine square pi by 2 divided by 3 into 1 plus sine pi by 2, which is equal to 1 plus sine 90 is 1 plus 1 square divided by 3 into 1 plus sine 90 is 1. That is equal to 3 cancel, the answer is 1 by 2. So we got limit x tends to pi by 2 minus f of x, that is 1 by 2, left hand. Now let's go to right hand limit, that is limit x tends to pi by 2 plus f of x, which is equal to limit x tends to pi by 2 plus f of x is b into 1 minus sin x all divided by pi minus 2x the whole square. Same, evaluate the function at a prescribed point, that is equal to b into 1 minus sine 90, that is equal to 1 divided by pi minus 2 into pi by the whole square. 0 divided by, here 2 to cancel, pi minus by 0, 0 by 0. Now we have to rewrite the given function. So how to rewrite? So here we have an important property of limit. What it is, when x is tending to a non-zero real number, replace x tends to a by h tends to 0, and the function x by a plus h or a minus h, that is depends upon from where it tends. When x is tending to a non-zero real number a, replace x tends to a by h tends to 0, and in the function replace x by a minus h or a plus h, that is depends upon from where it tends. That if it is from left side, you can write here a minus h. If it is from right side, you can write it as a plus h. Limit x tends to pi by 2. So pi by 2 is a non-zero real number. So replace x tends to a by h tends to 0, and in the function x by a plus h, that is sine pi by 2 plus h divided by pi minus 2 into pi by 2 plus h the whole square, which is equal to limit h tends to 0 b into 1 minus sine 90 plus theta. So listen, 90 plus theta is in second quadrant. Second quadrant, sine and cosec both are positive. Clear? And 90. So there is a rule for finding it easily. You consider 0. This is 90, 180, 270, 360. Okay. So these all are even numbers. When I cut these zeros, listen, 9 and 27 are odd numbers, 36 and 18 are even numbers. When it's odd number of pairs, what you have to do? Sine become cos, cos becomes sine, tan, cot, tan, like that. If they are even numbers, it will be same. That means here you consider 90 plus theta. 9 is an odd number, so sine become cos, that is cos h divided by pi minus, see, 2 into pi by 2, that is minus pi, then minus 2h the whole square. These two cancel, which is equal to limit h tends to 0. You can write it as b into, okay, see, here what you have to do, you have seen in many situations that even in integration also 1 minus cos x, 1 plus cos x, in many places 1 minus cos 2x, like that. So these all are obtained from cos 2x. Cos 2x is equal to 2 cos square x minus 1 minus 2 sine square x, then cos square x minus sine square x, 1 minus tan square x divided by 1 plus tan square x. Okay, so from this you check there, to get 1 minus cos x, what should we do? So to get 1 minus cos x, I have to take this property. Clear, right? Okay, now you can write it as 1 minus cos 2x, that is equal to 2 sine square x. Okay, we need here cos h, so 1 minus cos x, so it's a half angle you have to consider. To get half angle everywhere in x, you have to divide by 2, that is 2 sine square x by 2, that is equal to 1 minus cos x. Okay, so note it there, it's one of the important property. So this property you have to apply here, that is b into 2 sine square h by 2 all divided by, denominator is 4h square. There is a property of trigonometry function, that is limit x tends to 0, sine x divided by x, that is equal to 1. It's a reciprocal also will give the same thing. That means limit x tends to 0, x by sine x. This also gives same result. Limit x tends to 0, tan x by x is equal to 1. Reciprocal also same. And limit x tends to 0, 1 minus cos x divided by x is equal to 0. Okay. So we do not use this property here. The reason is that if I give there 1 minus cos 0 1, so you are going to get again 0 by 0 form. That's why we can't use this property. Now I'm going to consider limit x tends to 0, sine x by x, that is equal to 1. So how can we write it? So consider here one important thing is that whatever angle we are considering as x, that is 3x, 2x, 5x, x by 2. So the same you have to get everywhere. That means if it is sine x by 2, this also should be x by 2, then x by 2 tends to 0. I have to get here sine square h by 2 means sine h by 2 the whole square. Okay, so 2 we can take outside. So you know that anywhere if you have constant, that constant we can take outside. So it is 2b divided by 4 into limit h tends to 0, sine square h by 2, that is sine h by 2 the whole square. So here you have to get h by 2 the whole square. H by 2 the whole square is h square divided by 4. H square divided by 4. So what I am going to do for easy calculation, I am going to multiply numerator and denominator by 4. Okay, and this we are grouping here. Then after cancelling we get b by 2 limit h tends to 0, sine h by 2 the whole square divided by what else we have, h by 2 the whole square. Then we have a 4 here, 4 is remaining. That 4 I am multiplying with this 2, then b by 2 into 4, that is b by 8. Consider when h tends to 0, h by 2 also tends to 0. So I can write it as limit h by 2 tends to 0, sine h by 2 divided by h by 2 the whole square. There is a property, what it is limit x tends to a, f of x the whole square is equal to limit x tends to a, f of x the whole square. Clear? By using this property I have written this. So you know that limit h tends to h by 2 tends to 0, sine h by h, that is equal to 1. So answer is b by 8 into 1, that is equal to b by 8. And also we have value of the function. Value of the function is when x is equal to pi by 2, we are going to get a value of the function, that is f of pi by 2, that is equal to a. Now we have all those three results. We have to substitute all these in equation number 1. So limit x tends to pi by 2 minus f of x is 1 by 2, and limit x tends to pi by 2 plus is b by 8, that is equal to limit value of the function, that is a. Now you can equate that. So when b by 8 is equal to 1 by 2, you will get b is equal to 8 by 2, that is equal to 4, and a is equal to, the value of a is equal to 1 by 2. It's very easy. So what we have to do, if you get any limiting function, first you have to evaluate the function at that point. Anywhere if you get a 0 by 0 form, you have to rewrite either by using factorization method or rationalization, or by using that identity. You can find it easily.